Hey, come on along. Join me for the day. We got a great day of eating going on here. A lot of great stuff. A couple of new recipes that we're going to play around with, or a new recipe we're going to play around with. We're going to do some unboxing and really do some really cool stuff and show you some really cool items, I think. So stick around. I think you're going to love the video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of this great stuff. Good morning. Coffee time, 5:30. Getting up and getting ready for work. Start off by using some instant coffee, a little different brand, but works out good for me. So that's what I'm using. And that's it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change it up a little bit today. So I'll come back, I'm going to show you, because everything I'm going to put is after I put the water in. So I'll come back in a second and show you that. So I did put in the, I forgot to show you, I did put in the Beyond Collagen. So that's in there. I am going to use, just because I want to try to use some of the stuff up I have in my house. I ran out of the Kiss My Keto MTC powder creamer, so I'm going to use just some of the MTC oil. You got to be really careful with this stuff. It's pretty potent. Teaspoon at a time, otherwise it will upset your stomach. And so just a little teaspoon of the MTC oil. So this is the oil, and then I'm going to put in, I'm getting back into using the, this is the Keto Chow Daily Minerals, so by Dr. Ken Berry. So starting to put that back into coffee. Now I will tell you, this stuff is pretty, not the greatest tasting, so I'm trying to figure out other ways of trying to incorporate it. If you have suggestions or ideas, put it down in a comment. I really appreciate it, because the stuff is not the best tasting. So, and then I'm putting in some monk fruit lantana drops. Here's my morning coffee. Cheers. So nothing special planned today. You know, just a day of eating, right? So I'll show you what I eat in a day and go through that. I'm just having the coffee today to start the day off. The rain has stopped, so it looks like the next week here, at least anyway, we've got some nice weather. Well, I shouldn't say nice, it's cool. We're like in the 50s, low 60s for the next week, mostly in the 50s, which is a little cooler than we normally are, but it's okay. At least I can get out and do my walks at lunchtime, and I can, you know, and the sunshine hopefully makes me feel a little more energetic and stuff. I'll tell you, this rain and everything else we've had for the past week, and the cold weather we've had here is just, it's unusual for us, and it's just kind of put me in a really, not in a good funk. So hoping it starts breaking me out of it, getting me in a good funk, getting things moving again. So all right, we'll come back in the next segment and I'll show you what I'm going to make for lunch, and let's get this day started. So, just a couple of things, getting ready for lunch. I'm going to actually, we made some chicken crusted pizza on the weekend. Usually we make one to eat, and we'll make one to prep for sometime in the future. So that's what this is. It's actually 2 pieces of pizza back to back here. So I'm going to bring that for lunch. These are my supplement tablets. I'm going to bring that. And of course, I got a 2 Good yogurt that I'm going to bring, and I am going to take These are my probiotics that I take every day. I'm going to take one of those right now. This is the only supplement that I have that has to be refrigerated, so, but it's actually pretty good. Gut health is really, really important. So that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to keep good gut health with those. Also, it's our weekly flyers that we come out through. We go through, and so we'll go through it today, and we'll mark off all of the items we want. Like, they have ribeye steak on sale at this store here, which is really, really good. And I'm lucky enough where we got like 4 or 5. We got a Sprouts, a Vaughn's, a Kruger's, a grocery outlet. I'm trying to think what else. There's another grocery store here too. Anyway, oh yeah, Smart and Final. So we go through each one of those flyers for each one of those, and then kind of pick out things we want. And like I said, they're close enough where we can hit all of them up. They're all within like a mile of each other. So so we'll go through that and pick those out. And the Kruger's one actually has the digital coupon for eggs for $3.99 a dozen, which is the first time I think I've seen eggs on sale in a long, long time. So, but we do that every week too, and that's how we kind of decide what we're going to make for the week. Oh, excuse me. We are going to go out and get some of that ribeye steak, and we'll buy probably a couple for this weekend, and then a couple for probably sometime in the near future. And maybe we'll even get 6 of them, who knows. But if they're a good deal and they look really good. So we're going to look at that. For a ribeye steak for $6.99 a pound, if they're nice and they're thick, it's a good deal. So, but anyway, so that's kind of a thing that we sit around, like I say, we'll sit around tonight because these came yesterday. I know my wife's already looked through them and already mentioned some comment about some stuff. We'll go through and circle them and make a list out of them. And that's kind of how we set up our menu for the week of foods that we're going to eat. How do you do it? Let me know down in the comments. I really, really appreciate that. So, and then what would you think if I did a day of eating on the weekend? Would you like to see? I mean, I'm always doing this during the week when I'm eating. So maybe it'd be good to see what I'm doing on a weekend. If that's something you'd like to see as well, comment down below, and then maybe I'll do a Saturday or Sunday, and I can kind of show you how we progress through the weekend. All right. So, all right. I'll see you in the next segment when I'm getting ready for lunch. So that's my lunch. 2 pieces of chicken crusted pizza. So I'm going to heat it up, and then I'm going to eat it. Got some things to unbox. What do you think? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff I ordered. I'm going to show you what it is. So, I had a bunch of stuff I didn't order from Amazon in a while, so I thought, I'm going to order some stuff. So I thought I'd show it, box it, and show you what I got. I know what it is, but I thought you guys might find it interesting. And so I think some of the things that we would buy you can't necessarily get at the grocery store. So first and foremost, because I make protein sparing modifying bread, and I actually, because I guess if you put this in it, you don't call it protein sparing modifier. It's just more egg white bread. But I make the egg white bread. So these are the yeast flakes, the nutritional yeast flakes, the vegan version, right? So I really like these. It makes the bread taste really good. They're pretty low carb. They're 4 total carbs, 3 fiber, so they're 1 net carb.
per 2 tablespoons, and that's about what I put in a loaf of bread. And then you divide that by 15-20 slices of bread. It doesn't add much to it at all. So, but I really like it. It gives it a nice buttery flavor. So if you haven't checked out the protein sparing modifying bread, you should go over and check out one of my videos. And as a matter of fact, I'll put a link up here for it so you can go over there and check it out. Got my handy dandy box cutter. So it's got that little tiny tip out there so that it doesn't cut items in the box. At least I hope it doesn't. You know what I've noticed too is when you order stuff from Amazon, not everything comes when it was supposed to, because I don't know why. Just the shipping is kind of crazy these days. So I got some allulose. I needed some allulose for some of the stuff I make as well. And I kind of thought, because of the whole erythritol BS that's going on, that probably people will be out buying allulose and other sweeteners rather than erythritol. So, well, this is about the cheapest I've found, and this is the Nutribel. I'll actually put a link down below for you if you're interested in all this stuff that's in Amazon. It'll probably, I know it'll be in my, I'll put it in the links down below in my Amazon links. So go down there and check them out. So this is the cheapest I found. Good stuff. We need it. I'm all out of it, and usually I'll get the one at Sprouts or something like that, but these were a lot cheaper on Amazon, so I said, well, I'm going to get it. And they deliver it to the house. I don't have to go to the store, right? So I got 2 of these. It will last a while. I figured that hate to say it, like I said, with the erythritol news that's out there, and everybody's feeding off the frenzy on the BS that's out there, that I would just get this, because I probably won't be able to get it later. I do need it anyway for, like I said, I do put it in some of my baking products. And I am going to try to put it in some of some other baking stuff. It was interesting from Carolyn from All Day I Dream About Foods was talking about using this in her baking. It doesn't quite bake the same way, so she was talking a little bit about that today. It was a great video. There is a different ratio. Erythritol is 1:1 to sugar. This is not 1:1 to sugar. This browns a lot faster, so therefore you're going to kind of watch it. And it also, she said, it made some of her products more cakey-like instead of dense like she would like them. So, then the best bag, I got some 405 chips. Something I can't get in Sam's anymore, so I'm actually having a hard time getting them online. Amazon, they have the red ones. I really like, my favorite's the green, and I think my wife's favorite is the green as well. The chili and lime one, or whatever, chili and something. So this one is this is the chili and salt one. The other one is the jalapeno one. But this is the only one I could get with the big bag. You can order the small bags, but I like the big bag. I did get some iodine as well. These are one of the supplements I take every day. Show it over there. Again, the link for this is down below as well. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. And then again, this is one of the noodles I use most of the time, not all the time, but these are the Miracle noodles. I found these are actually cheaper online than if I see them in a store. Now a lot of the stores are starting to carry them, so I saw them at Kruger's the other day, but I think they were like $6 a bag, and they're cheaper if I buy them online at Amazon than if I buy them at the store. And I buy them in a 6-pack, and I know they're expensive when you buy them, 6 of them, but you take 6 of them and it's like 26 bucks, but you divide it by 6 and it comes out to like $4 a piece or something like that, for a little over $4 a piece. And $4, then a little bit of sauce. So for $6, I can make a meal. $6 is pretty cheap for a meal. So at least in my opinion. But that's me. Not a lot of thing on it, but I'm sure everybody's seen it. So this is the shiitake noodles. If you haven't seen the shiitake noodles, here I'll put it up there so you can see the Miracle noodles. I actually like them. I know some people don't like them. They've actually changed the formula so they don't smell as bad as they used to. They're only like 5 calories per serving. That wouldn't, and they're not very many. They're not very many for the. Not very many for carbs. There's 3 total carbs in it, and 2 of those are fiber. So 1 net carb per serving, and there's 2 servings in a bag. So even that, so there's six total carbs in here. But again, and the nice thing about shiitake noodles is they actually, believe it or not, when you eat them, they absorb water. So when they're in your stomach and in your gut, they absorb a lot of water. So they make you feel really full for a long time. And to me, they don't taste one way or another, good or bad. They really absorb the taste really, really well of whatever you're mixing, whether it's Alfredo sauce or whether it's some kind of spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce, or something like that. But anyway, so that's the stuff that I ordered. Again, if you like any of this stuff, go down there and check out the links for it down below. It really does help the channel out a lot if you use those links and buy stuff from it. Because I get like 1 or 2% of the sales, and it does really help on a lot of the stuff that we do buy. And if you do want to help out the channel, you can go down there and buy me a coffee or go super thanks, or think about joining the membership, because there is some great benefits and perks to that as well. So, all right, I'm going to see you in the next segment when we're having something to eat. All right, here's tonight's dinner. We're having some nice pollock. And we're actually going to try something different. So, a little bit of egg wash. And then we got some pork rinds that we're going to try to do the breading in. So we're going to give it a shot. So, oh, that came out pretty good. That came out pretty good. And then we're going to put them in the Ninja Grill once it heats up. Not quite heated up, but that's it looks good.
I think it's not enough.
Ooh, I love that sound. Sizzle. Nothing like some air-fried, crisped chicken fish. Jeez. All right. Well, so here's the fish. We're going to flip them over. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good.
You don't need to flip them, they're sensitive.
All right, our fish is done. What do you think? The breading actually held up pretty good. So, pretty good. I thought it was good. They look really good. So, we're gonna take them out and see what it looks like. All right, here's tonight's dinner. The fish came out really nice. And then some broccoli. There were some mixed vegetables in with it as well, but one of them. So, and then that's with the way they came out. So, I think it came out really nice. Great job, honey. All right, so we're done eating for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully, you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button and hit that bell icon next to it, and And think about joining the membership if you really enjoyed the video. You'd like to support the channel. It would be really greatly appreciated with things getting expensive and stuff. It's really nice to have supporters. Speaking of supporters, go over there and check out some of the supporters panels. Just go out and check out Carnivore Crafty. Yeah, Crafty Carnivore. I'll put a link down to her channel down below, as well as your pal Misty. Both of them are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Both of them do a wonderful job. Misty's lost over 150 pounds. Really inspirational. You got to go over there and check out her channel. It's really great stuff. So Hyla from Crafty Carnivore-ish. Love to cook bacon, man. She's the one. Does a great job at it. So let's go over there and check their channels out. So I did want to talk about the week too, because it is a wrap up for the week as well. So I'm going to talk about my weigh-in. So this was my weigh-in. I'm going to show that up here. This was my weigh-in. So I was at 184.2. Now last time I did this, I weighed in, I was at 186.2. I hadn't gone up, and kind of stayed there for a couple of weeks, and then now I came down a little bit. So I came back down 2 pounds. I am going to show this chart up here. This is this chart right here. I do chart this every week, so you can see on here, or if you look up here on this chart, that you can see this is where I am. So this was coming across where I was flat for a couple of weeks. I went up. We went on vacation. I went up a little bit, and now I'm working my way back down. So I think I had a pretty good week overall. I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well. I'm going to pull that information up as well. And let's kind of talk on, first I'll show you the total carbs, and you're going to see up here that last Friday I did really good. I only had 15 out of 20 carbs. Saturday I went way over. I went up to almost 30 carbs on the weekend. I'm okay with doing that every once in a while, and if you look at it, I believe, if I went back and looked at what I ate, I believe that I ate a salad that day. And when you eat a salad, when I eat a salad anyway, I put an avocado in it, and avocado is pretty high in total carbs. So that kind of puts me over. So sometimes it's not necessarily a treat or something. It's just a high carb food, but I consider it has a lot of fiber in it. So I'll show you in a minute here. We'll look at the net carbs and kind of compare them, and you'll see. On Sunday we did 20 carbs. I only did 20 carbs, so that was good. On Monday I was over a little bit. Again, 24 carbs. Not a big deal. I was over a little bit on Tuesday as well. 25 carbs, I guess I was. And yesterday I was at 20 carbs, and today we're going to talk about that in a minute, but today I'm under. So to me that's a pretty good measure. Again, I lost 2 pounds, and I wasn't perfect, but yet I lost 2 pounds and I did pretty well. I enjoyed what I had a good time. And again, we're kind of coming back from vacation, so we're getting back into our normal mode. And as we get back into that normal mode, it becomes a little easier to monitor and to adhere. And now I'm going to show you up here. This is the net carbs. So if I look at total carbs, now we're going to look at net carbs. So I took at net carbs and say, hey, I'm going to do 20 net carbs. This is what the chart would look like. You'll see that I was under every day. Most of the days I was under 16 net carbs. So again, kind of like avocados. I think we ate salad twice that week. So I had an avocado those 2 days. And again, it's like 8 total carbs in it, but when you do the net carbs, it's only like 1 or 2. So because it's almost all fiber. So it's kind of, subjective, and you gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt. Don't be so rigid that you can't enjoy yourself and eat good foods. Just make sure that they're healthy foods as well. But I do this, and by doing this, it helps me control the sweets, so they eat the sweets every once in a while versus all the time, right? I'm a snacker, I'm an eater, and I can very easily snack every day and snack 2 or 3 times during the day. And this way it just allows me to snack maybe once or twice a week and get away with it. I track it and I know it did it, and be done with it, right? So, but that's kind of the way it kind of goes. Now let's talk about what did we eat today. I had a coffee this morning, It had the collagen peptide in it. It had the lantana. Ooh, excuse me. Man, I don't know what it is, but I put the monk fruit extracts in it, and that's something else. So with all this erythritol talk and everything else, I'm glad I'm using the extract drops, the monk fruit extract drops, so I don't have to worry about any of that erythritol or anything else. I'm using the monk fruit. So then I'm using the collagen peptides, like I said, and then I've been putting in the MTC oil in it. I ran out of the MTC powder from Kiss My Ketos. I want to use up some of the stuff I have in the house, so I'm going to use up that oil before I order any more. Just kind of want to, you know, I got a lot of stuff, and I want to use some of it. And and then for lunch I had the chicken crusted pizza, and then I had the Too Good yogurt. That's my lunch. And tonight my wife did a great job. She made that pollock, that fish with that crust on it. That was pork rind crust, and she put the pork rind, and then she put a little tiny bit of egg white powder in it and mixed it all up, and then she put a little bit of pepper in it, and some of the red, what do you call that, red pepper flakes, right? Yeah, so, and to give it a little bit of spice, man, that was super, super good. And you want to talk about, I mean, you get a breading that has virtually 0 carbs in it, right? So we're going to do some more on that. We're probably going to do a video on that, on playing around with it some more. I know some other folks have done it, Indigo Nelly and some other folks over at Loving It on Keto, Wendy over at Loving It on Keto, and some others. But we're putting our own little spin on it, and it was just the pork rinds and just a little bit of egg whites, and it worked really, really well. So, and then we put some spices in it, really, really well. How else can you go wrong with 0 carbs in a breading, right? Usually you have to stay away from the breading. So that was really, really good. Then I had some broccoli with it. And then we had we had a drink with it. So I did log the drink in because the drink was 1 carb as well. And then I did eat a snack when I got home. I had some pecans. So I ate about 1/4 cup of pecans, which was 4 carbs for that. So with that all said, done, I'm going to throw it up here and say, hey, here's the chart for the day. So my protein was 146, so right on, really, really great day. Then my fat was at 87, which was pretty low, so I would like to get that up a little higher. So I'm thinking maybe I bring back the ghee and start putting it in my coffee. I'm thinking about it. So you may see that in upcoming videos where I'm starting to put that ghee back in. I just like to get more fat in my diet. I know it sounds kind of weird. I'm trying to get more fat to lose weight, right? So, but it's the truth. So, and then calories, I was at 1,433 out of 1,622, which was good. Total carbs, 17 out of 20, so that was good. Fiber was 6, so if I was measuring net carbs, it was 11. So that was my day. Great day. You know, really, really enjoyed it. You know, I guess I enjoy every day. I'm a foodie person. I love to eat. My problem is stopping, saying, hey, that's enough. And I will tell you, with the fish and the breading and all that stuff, it was really, really filling. I ate 2 pieces of that pollock. So really, really good. You know, so hopefully you like the video. Hey, like I said, if you want to support the channel, go down there, buy me a coffee, a super thanks. You know, support the channel, thumbs up, subscribe. You know, share the video out. Those are some of the best things you can do to support the channel. Think about the channel memberships if you'd like a shout out, or, you know, be part of the channel membership. You know, get some of the, we're going to start releasing the videos a little bit early. Usually I put them up about a week ahead of time. So we're going to start releasing them a little bit early. The channel members, you know, once we grow to the channel to a certain size, we're going to do monthly giveaways for the channel members as well. So, so if you'd like to be part of that, think about subscribing and become part of that. Go check out the channel membership down there. You don't have to join. Just go down there and check it out and see all of the perks and stuff that you get with it. And see whether it's worthwhile. And then it really does help out support the channel. We'd like to do more cooking, but all that stuff takes time and energy, and it takes a lot of experimentation, which means that for every video you put out, we probably cook it 2 or 3 or 4 times before we ever see it, just to try to make sure it works and everything is good in it, and where there's anything that we want to tweak or change. And so, hey, you guys are awesome. you know, if you enjoyed it, like I said, you know, just think about subscribing, sharing the videos out. You guys are awesome. You know, if you want to see more great content like that, check this video out over here, or click on this Alan's Awesome logo over here, because you guys are awesome. I'll see you in the next video.
Say, I hope you can share it to your friend that wants to spill into their weight loss.